right? 2024 last year past paper question lamai. Can you see the screen lamai? I'll show you 2024 A level. Can you see the screen I'm sharing lamai? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Okay, then let's do it. You can make your own answer first, then I'll explain lamai better, right? Doesn't matter lamai, then as you can remember, you can make your own answer, right? Here the point is lamai, I have chosen this paper as there are some good question here lamai, tricky questions, right? Tricky mean like how to prepare, how to organize your answer according to given the marks given. Okay, lamai, that is the main task. You have learned these concepts, so you can do it lamai. Yeah, it's a discussion lamai, right? So I'll show you how to organize and answer proper way according to the marks given lamai, right? I'll give a small introduction. First question is lamai, define economic resources and free resources, providing 2 examples of each category. Okay, lamai, 4 marks. Right, my first question goes to Kalana. Then Puta, tell me how these 4 marks are allocated. How do you think these 4 marks are allocated?
2 marks for defining both economic resources and free
Resources.
resources.
Yes, good. Then 2 marks for examples. Okay, Dalamai. So define economic resources. Economic resources mean lamai, simple way we can plan labor capital, entrepreneurship lamai. Okay, I told you that these resources mainly contain 2 main factors lamai. Properties, mainly there are 2 properties. Then other one lamai, pre-resources, right? Providing 2 examples of each. Shall we do it lamai? But try to explain a bit lamai, right? The definition lamai, you can use like you can divide page into 2 parts, one side economic resources, other side free. So yeah, you can do it that way also, but yeah, it's up to you lamai. Paragraph wise, if you want paragraph wise, write answers like paragraph wise. Okay, this is simple question lamai, very simple. But now lamai, for exams like after 2019, they expect uh, some explanations lamai, not much, bit. Example, when you explain one, mainly there are 2 characteristics of economic resources, then when you explain, don't just show 2 factors, 2 characteristics, try to explain a bit. Okay, the lamai. Okay, lamai, here we go. Write down the question number 2024. This is number 1, question number 1. Especially here, this last question is very important, right? Ipna, can you remember, Puta, how to define economic resources? Economic resources contain two main characteristics. Can you remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What are the two factors, Lamai? Yes.
Limited in supply
Mm.
and
Other
process that used to produce goods and services to fulfill unlimited wants.
ones. One is okay, but there is another one. Main point. If resources are limited in
There is
supply,
opportunity to
opportunity. Okay, the line. Remember, these are the two main characteristics, right? First one is economic resources are limited in supply. Okay, the lamai. Second one is lamai, as resources are limited in supply, lamai, definitely opportunity cost takes place. Okay, the lamai. These are the two main characteristics when it comes to free resources, lamai. Free resources mean non-economic resources. So non-economic resources also contain two characteristics. Number one, it's available, okay, unlimited supply at even zero price, no need to pay a price. Okay, the lamai. So there's no opportunity cost. Mostly lamai, these resources are gifted by nature. Okay, the lamai. Remember these 2 marks allocated for this scarcity or limited in supply, and other one, I mean, the important point is remember opportunity. Okay, these 2 points are compulsory for your answer. Okay, the lamai. For examples, you can say land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. You can say labor's capital, some natural resource, not all natural. Oil. Okay, the lamai. When it comes to free resources, you can say air and sunlight. Do you need more time, lamai? Nara?
Yes, sir.
Lamai, before you answer the question, remember, organize your answer first. Then 4 marks. Mainly this question contains 2 parts. Then this is way of allocating marks. Okay, the lamai. Don't write anything more than that. Division of labor, factors of what, land, characteristics of land, characteristics of labor. No, nothing. Right? Many students, lamai, they study this, go through notes and everything. They have clear idea, but the problem, organize and answer proper way. That's enough neda lamai. Shall we move on? Second one, or do we need more time?
Let's move on, sir.
Oh. If you can send your answer lamai, I can check your takes and all. Uda, don't use Punara. Don't use this word goods, resources. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Use the word good mean different one, right? There's no opportunity cost. Yeah, answer is okay. Cut the word the goods. Don't use that one, lamai. Kalana, economic resources are the productive resources which are limited, scarce in supply, and has an opportunity cost when used to production. Yeah, good. Then non-economic resources are the productive resources which are limited in supply and doesn't have an opportunity used in production. Right, good. Then scarce resources which are limited in supply. Yeah, Punara's answer is so. It's a very comprehensive answer. Good. It doesn't mean that other answers are wrong. No, no. I mean, like, uh, good and much explanations there, right? Right. Yeah, all of you can be given 4 marks, Lama, no issue, right? Yeah, I'll show you the answer. You don't expect Lama this type of answer, right? Just try to understand the structure. Okay. I myself cannot write like answer like this. Teachers want teachers the marking screen. Okay, so it's perfect and they include every point. Okay, the lamai, all positive possible answers. Okay, the lamai. So don't worry about all points. What I need to say that you can understand the structure, how marks are allocated, and how should I organize my answer. That's it. Okay, the lamai. Can you see the screen, Lama? Yes, right? Economic resources are those that are, yes, this is the what I want, Lama, right? Those, sorry, are those that are limited in supply. This is the main one. Okay, limited in supply and require human efforts or capital to obtain or produce. Yes, these resources have an opportunity cost, Lama, right? This is the main points I want. Okay, opportunity cost associated with their use, Lama. Okay, use these words if you can, Lama, it would be better, right? Associated, if you can. Okay, right. Then Lama, example given: oil, labor, timber. Oil mean like natural resource. Timber belongs to also natural labor given capital. Free resources are those that are abundant in nature and available without the need significant effort or cost. Okay, the Lama. So I think you can add this part, zero price, Lama, right? It's available at zero price. I saw Punara, sorry, Dipna had mention that point. At zero price, no price, right? They are typically not owned or traded in markets because supply exceeds at a zero price. Zero price means lamai no opportunity cost, right? No opportunity. Okay, the lamai. Right. Then example given. Right? Sunlight, air, other. Any doubt, Lamai, in this question? Alana, Unara, Dipna?
No, sir.
No. Right. Then we can move to Lamai. Next part. Mm, Next question. Explain main differences between labor and entrepreneurship. 3 marks. Then you can see, Lamai, 3 differences should be, right, in your answer. But Putta, remember, just try to explain, right? Not like in detail. Small introduction should be added. Example, if you talk about uh, uh, how to say that, the definition lama, you can say something about it, the main functions of entrepreneur and main function of labor. Then add like some explanation lama. Okay, don't say like labor get the wage, the entrepreneur gets only profit. No, yeah, it's okay, that's a base, but try to explain at least like 2 sentences. Okay, what does it mean? Then examiner can easily understand, Lamai. Okay, difference is very clear. Okay, the Lamai, don't just make a table and one side capital, other side no, labor and entrepreneurship, then differences wage profit, right? Other side entrepreneur has a risk but labor doesn't have risk. Okay, the lamai. Then labor doesn't organize other factors of production. Entrepreneur, yes, it is. Yes, it is, right? But uh, instead of such answers, lamai, try to explain, okay, in your words. Okay, explain the main differences between labor and entrepreneur. Do you need more time, Lamai?
No, sir.
Finish. Okay, good. Ah. Physical and mental contribution of a person towards business. Punara, if you could have explained this point, it would have been better, Lama. I mean, the don't bear a risk. What is mean by risk, right? Known as propitious. Others are, yeah, okay, but add something to this bear a risk. What does it mean? Like 2 3 sentences, Lama, right? Just explain what does it mean, and if you can add something to second point, doesn't directly involve in the decision making process, why they don't involve in the decision making process, because normally they follow directions or the plans given by entrepreneurs. Okay, the Lamai. So they don't yeah, does not directly involve in the decision making process. They are just followers, Lamai, right? They follow what entrepreneurs give to them. Okay, the Lamai. And involves in the decision making process. Puta entrepreneur, Punara, tell me what type of decision do entrepreneurs make? Not all decisions. Can you hear me, Lamai?
Decisions about the new innovations.
Yeah, you can mention, but there's an important one, Lama. Yeah, you could have mentioned something about innovation as well. But they make the policy decisions, strategic decision, critical, right? Not day-to-day decisions, Lama, right? Add those parts to your answer, then it would be perfect, Lama. Did you get the point? Right? Don't just say don't bear a risk and bear in a risk, right? Did you get the point? Yeah, definitions okay. Other points okay. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Then Punara. Sorry, Ipna. What is yeah? It's good. Better. Kalana. Because there's something about risk, right? And labor doesn't have involved, but thinking. Labor doesn't have innovative thinking. Sorry. But entrepreneur has to have innovative thinking ability. Huh? Always wages and factor return for entrepreneur profit. Yeah. Okay. Good. This is the given answer, Lamai. Uh, then, as you have mentioned the definition plus Lamai, I'll show you what are the like important points. Then entrepreneurship, yes, other organizing other factors of production. Definitions are okay. Uh, Then example Punara has explained about this decision making process, Lamai. Then you can explain this decision making process like labors generally, yes, responsibility in decision making and risk bearing within the business. They work under the direction of managers or entrepreneurs and are usually compensated with fixed wages or salaries. Okay, the Lamai. This is very important point, Puta. They work under the direction of managers or entrepreneurs are usually compensated, yeah, fixed salary. They are given salary. Okay, then entrepreneurs assume a high risk of exchange for potential profits. They make strategic decision. Puta, when we talk about entrepreneurship, don't forget this word. Don't forget to include this word, strategic decision. Kunara, Kalana, and Nipna, right? Capital, invest capital, bear the financial risk. If the business falls, then you can see, Lamai, this risk is nicely explained. What is mean by risk, Lamai? Risk mean, Lamai, they don't know, right? Whether the sufficient enough or return generated or not. Sometimes it may not. Okay, the Lamai. The entire the amount invested can be a loss. Okay, the Lamai. This is a risk. There's no assurance, Lamai, right? There's no guarantee. Okay, he or she invest money, yes, maybe million, billion, but no any assurance, Lamai, no any insurance. We cannot say, okay, you have already invested this much, then your profit would be this much. No such a guarantee. That's called risk, right? Bear the financial risk if the business falls, yes. Okay, then try to add these like the key points to your answer, then your answer would be very perfect one. Did you get the point? Don't say something just risk bearing risk doesn't bear a risk. No, it's not enough. Explain uh, a bit, right? Did you get the point, Punara?
Yes.
Okay. Then Lamai, yeah, wages, salaries, and other entrepreneur, yes, and profit. Okay, the Lamai. Yes, then they have mentioned about creativity. Entrepreneur involves creativity, innovation, and risk-taking. Entrepreneurs are often visionaries who seek to create new products. Which means then you can see, Lama, this innovation part has been explained, right, by using few sentences, right? Okay, the Lama the entrepreneur involves creativity, innovation, and risk-bearing. Entrepreneurs are often visionaries who seek to create new products or improve existing process to gain competitive advantage. Forget about this competitive advantage, Lamai. It will be discussed later on. But try to add something, Lamai, right? What is mean by creativity? Creativity means, yes, introduction of something new. It might be a new product, new market. At these points to our answer, Lamai, right? New mean something new mean it can be product, it can be market, or introducing some improvements to existing process, Lamai. Okay, the Lamai. Okay, right. Yeah, these are the main points, Lamai. Definition, and these are the what I need to say. Without just giving points, try to add something, because 1 mark given, Lamai, then they expect some explanations. Did you get the point, Alana?
Yes.
Okay. Try to get familiar with these words, Lamai. Strategic decision making. They work under the direction of managers. Okay. Financial risk if the business fails. Okay, involves creativity, innovation, and risk taking. Entrepreneurs are often visionaries. They have a future vision lamai. Work mean යාලා උදේට යනවා හවසට එනවා ළමයි. Okay, 8 to 5 job, but entrepreneurs cannot do like that. Okay, they should have a great vision lamai. And entrepreneurs, everyday entrepreneurs face different problems lamai. These are not these problems don't have direct answers lamai. Okay, sometimes the problems may be totally new, okay, unfamiliar, but entrepreneur cannot say no, this is not familiar for me. Okay, you cannot say that I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, the entrepreneur should be able to make the decision quickly, and there should be the vision. Okay, the future goal, proper and clean future vision. But for a worker uh, doesn't have such a goal, visionary, right? Visionary mean lamai, something about future. Okay, where to go, what to do. Okay, the lamai. If this problem or if this challenge comes, what should we do? Plan A, plan B. If this plan is not successful, then this is the another plan, like that. Okay, such a commitment should be in entrepreneur side lamai. You get the point? Okay, right. Add something, these words, and try to expand your answer lamai. Not big way, little. Okay, the lamai. Any doubt lamai? Punara, Dipna?
No, sir.
No. Okay, then lamai, third one. That's a very simple question, right? Next one. Next question is lamai, what under what condition would the production possibilities curve be a straight line? Straight line mean lamai? Yeah, straight line PPC. Deepna, tell me puta, why PPC curve is a straight line?
Current opportunity cost.
Constant opportunity cost, very good. Or fixed or constant opportunity cost, that is the reason lamai. Here you can see 3 marks are allocated. Punara, can you tell me how these 3 marks are allocated according to your knowledge, and what do you think?
One mark for defining and 2 marks for the reasons.
Yeah, because exactly there are 2 reasons lamai. Because then you should be able to recognize lamai. 3 marks given because constant opportunity cost is basically caused by 2 main reasons, homogeneous and other one lamai. Okay, then 2 reasons given 2 marks, then other 1 mark given for the definition of constant opportunity cost lamai. Did you get the point? Okay,
Yes, sir.
right. Okay, explain lamai. Don't just say homogeneous, explain what it is lamai. Not much, like 2-3 paragraph, 2-3 sentences. Okay, add to your answer, then your answer is very creative, and also it becomes like very the detailed one lamai. You might have this past paper book, might be answers you have, but try to do something yourself lamai. Then you can recognize your answers, your mistakes. Okay, the lamai. If you try to copy, or if you cheat yourself, it is useless. Okay, try to make mistakes lamai. You cannot write answers on the spot. Yes, right? Step by step you can develop yourself lamai. That's why we want. When you practice more questions again and again, then after a few months, you will be specialized in this lesson, and you can manage any question lamai. Okay. I want to say about one mistake that many students make, which is they try to answer very short answers lamai. Okay, then example, these 3 marks given now. Okay, in production possibility curve is a straight line because of increase in opportunity cost. Then two factors lamai: homogeneous resources and what is the other one lamai? Yeah, this the perfectly substitutable is mean resources which are used to other one industry can be used for another under the same what you call productivity. Okay, Punara. Yes. Kunara, you can complete other one if you have done this part. Yeah. Compare the role of the government in a command economic system and market economic. 4 marks, then you can understand how these 4 marks are allocated. Fourth question and fifth one. Fourth part and fifth part are from economic system lesson. Do you need more time, Lamai? If you can, Lamai, you can show a PPC which is a straight line, Lamai. Okay, the Lamai. Third part is okay, but you could have separated, Lamai, right? The definition, then the 2 reasons, okay, and small explanations for 2 reasons. Okay, answer is good. Yeah, it's okay. All points there, I all mean like somewhat okay, but if you had added these two few points, Lamai, the answer would have been perfect, Lamai. Next level. You get the point.
Yes.
Yes, Dipna. And I'll share Kalana's answer, Lamai. Can you see the screen, Kalana?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then the reason that reduction possibilities curve is a straight line because there is a constant opportunity cost. Yes, good. Constant opportunity cost is when increasing production of one product by equal quantities. Sorry, don't forget that part, right? By equal quantity, and also on the PPC. On the PPC by equal quantity, right? Increase in one unit is sacrificed by other remain constant. That part is okay, Lamai, right? And the part what I said. Then there are two conditions where constant opportunity cost occurs. Yeah. Homogeneous resources are utilized, resources are perfectly substituted. All resources land same quality, so shifting them from one good to another doesn't change efficiency. Yeah, good. Okay, it's good. Okay, the Lamai. Then Dipna only this, right? Can you see the screen, Lamai? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, production possibilities curve slopes get a straight line due to constant opportunity cost. Yes, we are increasing the amount of certain goods and forgone amount of other goods also being same. Yeah, it's okay, but you can add like when increase in production of one good by equal quantities, the number of units forgone, okay, of other good remain constant. Right, then it's a nice definition for constant opportunity. When factors of used in are being computed equally, straight line with constant opportunity cost. Efficiently at a same level, both goods where factor resources are employed in the same level of product. Yes, good. Yeah. Okay, the Lamai. Yeah, it's good. Then you can see the Deepna's words and yeah, something Punara. I'm not undervaluing your answer. No, it's okay. All points there, but you could have added, right? Especially these are two reasons could have been explained more. You get the point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want you to be perfect, Lamai. That's my target. Not like general answers, like that's my target. Okay. And last question, right? Right. Last question. Okay, Dulamai. Right. Buddha, be careful when answering this question. It's a bit tough. Tough mean like it has covered so many areas. Explain, understand, 6 marks given, then organize your answer, Lamai. 6 marks given. Explain how market, then you need to talk about 3 economic systems. What are the economic system? Market, command, and mixed economic systems. How market, command, mixed economic system and mixed economic system solve the problem of scarcity. Problem of scarcity. Every economy has a problem of scarcity, Lamai. It's a common problem, but way of solving is different. Right? Economic system to system, it's different. Example, market economic system. They use Buddha how to solve the basic the economic problem. I mean, Buddha, this you know the what here the question has not separately or directly asked how do 3 economic systems solve basic economic problems? What to produce, how to produce, and to whom to produce. But remember, Lamai, these 3 problems, right, occur because of scarcity. You get the point? Problem of scarcity and evaluate. And there is another question, Lamai. Then explain how market, command, and mixed economic systems solve the problem of scarcity. That's okay. Okay, Lamai. And evaluate the effectiveness of those approaches. Puta, if you see this word evaluate, remember the meaning of evaluate. Evaluate means Lamai both sides, positive and negative. Remember forever. That's a huge sense. Do you get the point, Lamai? Kalana?
Yes, sir.
But remember, Lamai, for all these points, you are given 6 marks. So you should be, strong enough or smart enough to recognize the what are the points to be included. Okay, there is a huge area, Lamai. Huh? solve the problem of scarcity and evaluate the effectiveness of those approaches. Now, here you need to mention effectiveness mean how they are effective in solving the problem of scarcity. Understand? Example, when you talk about market economic system, there are so many advantages and example, we can say innovative, then we can say what else? Consumer has a freedom. Okay, the lamai. Right? We can say so many things. But here, remember, they ask evaluate the effectiveness of these approaches in solving the problem of scarcity. Are they efficient or not in solving this problem? Okay, the lamai. Did you get the point? Kunara, Dipna, Kalana.
Yes, sir.
But here, tell me, lamai, in one word, right? Kunara, how does market economic system solve the problem of scarcity? Give me one answer in one word. In other words, you can say how does market economy solve the basic economic problem? Basic economic problems mean scarcity, because these three problems are caused by the scarcity concept of the central problem of economics. Kunara, how does market economics is like Canada, USA, UK, Singapore, South Korea? How do they solve this problem? How do they approach this the problem of scarcity?
By
How to
using the
distribute
price mechanism.
price mechanism? That is only one word, Lama. And you can explain how does this price mechanism do it? Okay, the Lama. Okay, how to do it, Lama? We know that, right? Price mechanism mean demand and supply. Okay, then demand and supply which are operating in the market. Okay, the lamai, and decides the price. You have to mention this price. Can you remember, lamai? This price has three roles, right? Incentive function. Okay, then signaling function and allocative function, rationing function. Okay, the lamai. Then command economic system. Command economic system. This solving scarcity problem of scarcity is simple because they use planning mechanism, lamai. The planning authority, right? That's called Central Planning Authority, CPA. Besides this, how these scarce resources allocated among alternative users. Okay, the lamai. Okay, when it comes to mixed economic system, lamai, mixed economic system, lamai, they use both market and plan or command. Then you can say the demand and supply process and also planning process are used in solving the problem of scarcity in which system, lamai? Mixed economic system. Then lamai, evaluate effectiveness of these approaches. Example, market economy. Then lamai, you should be able to narrow down your answer, lamai, because if you explain this answer, lamai, then way of solving and effectiveness, right, is for effectiveness mean both side, lamai, positive and negative, right? So then your answer would be, it might be 2 3 pages, two pages or one full page, lamai. So you have 6 marks, lamai. You are given 6 marks. So then here, lamai, you should be smart to answer like without explaining more. Okay, the lamai, without explaining much, you should be able to organize your answer for 6 marks because here content is very high. Understand the point? You need to explain how to solve basic economic problems. Sudha use 3 paragraphs separately. Kunara, Don't talk about like market command, how to solve in base economy problems in market and command together. No, it's not the method. Use 2 paragraphs. Okay, did you get the point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suddenly what happened you?
So I had an extra class.
Right, Puta, we are doing 2024 A-level paper question, last part.
Okay, sir.
Do this last question, is good question, Puta. 6 marks one. Have you joined just now or few minutes ago?
Like just now,
Just
sir.
Puta, what is the 4th part? Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Compare the role of the government. Okay. So I forgot it. I'll do it. Yeah. After completing 5th one, sorry. You have already sent the answer for second, 4th one, right? Oh, Puta, you can just no need definitions for market, command, and mix because here 6 marks given. You have to cover servers the more points, Lama. So no need definitions, right? You can just start uh, at the way of solving base economy problems, Lama. You can say the market economy basically it solves basic economics problems or problem of a scarcity using price mechanism. That is the one, the compulsory word, Lama, price mechanism. Okay, the Lamai. in which we can say or which allocates resources, scarce resources among alternative users based on demand and supply process. And every product has a price. Okay, the lamai. Then price, it act function as three function, right? Signaling function and rationing and motivation, like the incentive function. These three functions, right, allocate the scarce resources among alternative users. Okay. Someone can say, lamai, if prices are low, okay, or if some products are, are not some products are not generating much profit, those products will not be produced much, lamai. Less resources are allocated for products which are, which generate less profit. Okay, more resources, scarce resources, scarcity lamai. More scarce resources are allocated for producing goods and services which are profitable. Okay, lamai. Use your own words, lamai. When it comes to effectiveness, lamai, the main advantage, remember, lamai, evaluate. Don't forget the word evaluate means both sides, right? So evaluate mean like effectiveness of those approaches. Then when evaluating these two, I mean this the way of solving economic problems, lamai, price mechanism is very effective, lamai. The word, that's a positive one. Okay, highly efficient, productive. Okay, because resources are allocated based on profit or prices, relative prices of goods and services. Okay, then and this price mechanism can adjust itself, right? No wastage. Businessmen try to maximize their profit, right, by using very limited resources, right? They try to reduce the cost, right? So this is very productive, or we can say efficient technique. Okay, price mechanism. Then price mechanism has disadvantages itself, lamai. Disadvantages mean you cannot say every disadvantage, all disadvantages we discuss in market economic system, lamai. No, here the disadvantages regarding the the solving the problem of scarcity. Okay, we discussed this part, lamai. Yeah, they are efficient, but more goods and services are, or the more goods and services can be gained by the people who have more money, rich, right? People who don't have much money get the less amount of resources or goods and services. That's the main problem. Which means resources are not distributed by price mechanism equally, lamai. Not equal, it's not even fair, it's totally unfair. Okay, the lamai. And then limited resources are not allocated for producing some goods which are especially public goods which are not profitable. Okay, the lamai. Then education is there, I mean schools and hospitals there, but not up to sufficient level. Okay, the lamai. And when they I mean they are, the entire economy is driven by the profit. So right, sometimes the natural resources will be overconsumed, right? These are the, no need to go that much, just mention one or two disadvantages as well. Suddenly I upload the video, the last
Yes, sir, I
class.
have watched it.
Okay. Lamai, there's a small problem in this Sunday class morning. If something happens, if I cannot do the class, I'll arrange extra class next week, right? Only for this week, Lamai. To be honest, Lamai, I have a wedding, right? It's far away. I have to go. I'll try my maximum to do the class and go, but I'm not sure because there's a group to go there, Lamai. I'll try my maximum. If not, uh, I'll do another class extra. Have you finished explaining market system, price mechanism? Shall we move to command one? Oh, sorry, plan one. Am I? Yes.
Okay, sir.
Right. Tanuli?
Okay, sir.
Right. Next one, Lamai. Sorry. Then when it comes to plan system, then you can directly you can say that how the plan system or command economic system solves basic economic problems using planning mechanism. You can directly say the command economic system solves basic economic problems based on uh, the plan, right? The central based on a the government plan, okay, or planning process, okay. Then they decide how scarce resources are allocated among different alternatives, okay, the lamai. And also prices, they decide prices even, okay, the lamai. And when it comes to effectiveness, lamai, the main effectiveness is, or the advantage is, lamai, uh, the government can distribute these scarce resources based on social preferences. I mean, like strategic way, okay. And the government can manage economy according to a plan, okay, the lamai. And resources can be allocated for all areas. But when it comes to market economic system, they don't allocate resources for all areas, lamai. Public goods, no public goods at all. Street lights, then flood prevention method, lighthouses, not at all. When it comes to education and healthcare, they are, but not up to sufficient level. But when it comes to command economic system, my government can allocate all its resources for all areas. Okay, the Lamai. That's a main advantage of having planning system. Okay, the lamai, it's like a balanced, well balanced system, because government can decide what are the areas and what are the goods and services to be produced, and in which quantity. Okay, the lamai. And economy, remember, economy goes with a nice plan. Okay, the lamai. That is the main advantage of planning mechanism in, remember, in solving the problem of scarcity. When it comes to limitation, lamai, the main limitation is opposite of what market system, because the system is so inefficient, lamai. Hmm? Because you know, the entire economy is driven by, you know, some social objectives and no welfare motive, this is not going to work out, lamai, right? So lack of motivation, yeah. So very inefficient, lamai. That is the main one, okay. And sometimes the planning problems might occur, especially this demand and supply, lamai, right? Both most probably lamai, demand in most cases in planning or command economic systems, lamai, demand and supply were not matched. Sometimes excess demand was there, or shortage, sorry, excess demand or shortage of excess demand or excess supply, right? In this like economies like Soviet Russia, lamai, Soviet Union, Cuba, okay, the lamai, they had this system, but always, lamai, they had always some either shortage or excess supply in the market, because government cannot match demand and supply based on a plan, because it's a totally depends on the human behavior, lamai. Okay, so that's the main problem. Do you need more time? I think it's better to write it down. Make your own answer, lamai. I'll share the answer for this question, but you cannot make answer like this, lamai, even myself. These are all possible points, lamai. Remember, all possible points. Okay, all expected answers. All, we can say, possible answers. I mean, the all areas that the student can think, lamai, right? So don't try to copy, or don't try to make answer like same answer like is in your marking screen. Do that, right? Try to understand the point, lamai. You cannot cut apart on these points, lamai, right? Stupid. um One minute. Alan, why you are not sending your answer? Difficult?
I'm still writing, sir.
Still right. Okay, okay. Take time and highlight important point. Use call highlighters, some or other keynotes, right? One else one. This answer is very good, Lamai. Look at this one. Is a very effective answer. I mean, it's like very well balanced one, Lamai. 1 minute. This is very good, Lamai. This is like enough for 2 marks, because the one economic system is given 2 marks. Look at this. In market economic system, the main economic problem, as it is managed by, use the word soul, Lamai. Okay, by the price mechanism in which resources are allocated among alternative users and decisions are based on demand and supply. This price mechanism depends on price mechanism, you can say, depends on three. No, it has three functions. It performs three functions, right? Which are signaling, incentive, and rationing. Very good. And you could have added that more resources are allocated for products, right, which are mostly profitable, and less resources are allocated for less scarce resources allocated for products generating less profit. No resources allocated for products which make which cannot make profits lamai. Okay, that part you can include. Then the first one is perfect. Then effectiveness, the resources are carefully allocated to the use maximum the price mechanism way. මෙතන පොඩි අවුලක් තියෙනවා පුතා. As the resources are carefully allocated maximally through the price mechanism, they are valued in a way that is fair to everyone. My God, no. It's not fair to everyone. That is wrong. We cannot say that. It's not fair. That's why some people have luxury life standard while others have very low living standard. You can say it's efficient. Okay, the lamai. Very productive. Productive means it's not fair. No. Productive mean low wastage. Okay, the lamai. And demand and supply can, coordinate the economy without any problem. That's called productive or efficient. Did you get the point, lamai?
Yes, sir.
Okay, get the maximum opportunity with while yeah. Puta, at the other part, the main part is resources are not allocated for some areas, especially public goods. Okay, the lamai. Because in first paragraph, you have nicely explained like price mechanism allocates resources. Yeah, but price mechanism is not strong enough to allocate resources for some areas. Areas where they allocate resources is good, productive, but they cannot allocate resources for all areas. That's another main problem. Okay, at that part user red pen, and at that part also. Yeah, then purchasing power store is okay, especially public goods, and also can say under provision of merit goods like healthcare, education. ඒවා තියෙනවා ළමයි, හැබැයි අර ගොඩක් නෑ up to sufficient level. Okay, the ළමයි. It will be discussed later on at that part also, then answer is perfect. Okay. With others, if you can, this is enough. This is enough. Very good. This is enough for 2 marks. Right? Deep now. You see. පුතා මේක මේ separate කරන්න paragraph wise ලියන්න. අර එතකොට clear. තේරෙනවද? There's nothing wrong, your answer is okay, but problem is if you separate the point wise, it would be better. There's press point is for explaining this price mechanism, then positive side, negative side. Okay, the line. Role of the government is limited. No need definitions for market system. Consists of price and due to high competition. This system uses price mechanism. These 2+2 sentences are unnecessary. එම අවුලක් නෑනේ කිව්වට නේද ළමයි? I'm helping you to recognize your mistake ළමයි. Is it okay, right? Dipna?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Otherwise you won't be able to recognize your mistake ළමයි. Don't take it personal, right? I don't have anything personal. I'm just showing your mistakes. Okay. And due to competition, plus one is plus two sentences unnecessary. Yeah. Then this you could have started answer from this part. This the system uses price mechanism to solve basic problem of scarcity with the basic economy problems. There are factor market and signals producers. Okay, then it's okay. And distribute purchasing power due to system income distribution public. Yeah, points are okay, but you could have separated. Okay, divided. Did you get the point? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I won't be able to check all answers. Now I'll show you the markings. What are the points you scan one. It's about command economy lamai. Government centrally plan and controls scarce resources. Planners decide. I mean, what I explained lamai, right? Nothing more than that. Then effectiveness lamai advantage can theoretically ensure the basic needs are met and resources are distributed more equally. Not 100% equally, more equal. Fair way. Okay, the lamai. By planning production distribution, the government can focus resources on key industries and allocate resources to provide essential goods and services to everyone. But you cannot see such a point in market economic system. Never ever. They produce just profitable products, Lamai. Right? They don't think about essential goods or public goods. Never. Right? Look at this one. Regardless of individual income levels, Lamai. Limitation, as I told you, command economic system often struggle with inefficiency. Remember, market economic system is very efficiency. This one is inefficiency, as central planning cannot match dynamic responsive of a market system. Decision may be made without regard to actual consumer preferences, leading to shortage. Can you remember, Lamai? I told you that shortage. Other one is, Lamai, excess supply. Yes, surpluses. Can you see these two words? Surpluses. Price mechanism, Lamai, can automatically adjust itself to surpluses and shortages. Okay, those shortages and surpluses there, price mechanism can avoid these surpluses itself. Understand? Okay, Lamai. But here, price mechanism doesn't work out. So surpluses and shortages cannot be avoided, Lamai. Okay, right. Then mixed economic system. If you want something, write it down. Mixed economic system, scarcity, then you can say both methods are used. Okay, the lamai. I mean, plan and price mechanism, right? Then effectiveness, lamai advantage, mixed economics benefit from flexibility and efficiency of the market system while allowing government intervention to correct market failure. Market failure කියන්නේ දරුව අර income distribution is unfair, no public goods, right? මේවා තමයි market failure. අර දැන් මෙතන government එකේ ඉන්නවා. එතකොට government එකට පුළුවන් දැන් market economic system මතකද අර ඒවා ළමයි කවුද? social මේන් අර ස්විට්සර්ලන්ඩ් නෝර්වේ ඒවා යන්නේ කොහෙටද ළමයි? social market economic system. දැන් ඒවා mixed ළමයි. ඇයි මං කිව්වා නෝර්වේ ස්වීඩන් වගේ countries in the world ළමයි. ඇයි යාලා එක යූස් කරන්නේ ළමයි? මාකට් සිස්ටම් එක තියෙනවා. ඒක මාර ෆ්ලෙක්සිබල්, එෆිෂන්ට්. මේ ගවර්න්මන්ට් එකක් ඉන්නවනේ ළමයි. ඒතකොට අර ප්‍රයිවට් සෙක්ටර් එක කරන්න නැති ටික ගවර්න්මන්ට් එකට කරන්න පුළුවන්. ක්ලියර් නේද ළමයි? එතකොට මාර ඉෆෙක්ටිව් ඒ සිස්ටම් එක. ලංකාවේ අවුල තියෙන්නේ ළමයි එකක් ඇටිටියුඩ්ස් වල ලොකු අවුලක් තියෙනවා. අර අරක්නේ ඉන්නේ ළමයි. There's a big problem in the mind and it is intelligence. And education, other one is government intervention is too much. එකයි මේක අවුල ළමයි. තේරුණාද? අර මික්ස් එක හොඳ ඒකයි ළමයි. මේ බලන්න mixed economies benefit from flexibility and efficiency of the market system because they use market system. Then flexibility and efficiency there while allowing government intervention to correct market failures. හරිද? And ensure more equitable distribution. Public goods and services such as healthcare, education, environmental protection are often provided by the government. බලන්න ළමයි, very nice. To address scarcity in areas where market might fail. Market is productive, but only like 80%, I can say. Only in some areas. And areas where market is not good at, right? Or market does not perform well, then government can intervene. Areas where government might fail, okay, can be corrected by government. Okay, this system can balance efficiency with social equity. The best example of my social marketing stuff you can remember. Dipna, can you remember Buddha? Social market, Sweden. Government intervenes to protect human rights. මතකද ළමයි? Social justice. Okay. Limitation, mixed economies can be complex and may face challenges in striking the right balance. ඔනෝක තමයි අවුල ළමයි. දැන් ලංකාවේ වෙලා තියෙන එකනේ. We don't know, right, the proportion of government intervention, right? How should government intervene in economic activity, right? At 20% or 30% or 50% or in Sri Lanka, it's too much. Too much intervention can stifle innovation and efficiency, while too little can result in inadequacy and unmet needs. Simple, we can say in mixed economic system we cannot design, okay, the balance between government and market system. Did you get the point? Kalana, did you learn something? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dipna, are you there? Tanul?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Puta, if you have not included the words that I have already highlighted, okay, Dalamai, write it down. Or take a screenshot. Okay. Then after the class, you can make your own note and practice, Lamai. Practice more. It's a good question, Lamai. To be honest, it's 100% good question, Lamai, because in other years, I mean, past papers, like previous past papers, Lamai, they just ask how command and plan economic system are different in terms of solving basic economic problems. That's it. It's a very common question. But this one is very creative and it has covered so many areas, your knowledge, okay, and your understanding, Lamai. So it's a good question. Any doubt, Lamai? Suddenly I'll check your answer later on, okay, after the class, and I'll give a comment.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then Lamai, last one. I think we missed one question. Okay, is that sorry? Right. Fourth one, Lama, we missed this question. Compare the role of the government. Understand role of the government. Remember, government has a role in every economic system, but role can be different, Lama. Right? Economy to economy. Example, Lama, in free market economic system, government is there. There should be a strong government, but government role is very limited. Command economy system, yes, of course government should be there, but government involvement role is very tough and heavy. Only there's only these two: command economic system. Compare the role of the government in a command economic system and market economic system, Lamai. Okay, I'll tell you one main point is, Lamai, in resource allocation, Lamai, market economic system, government does not have a role in resource allocation or distribution of the scarce resources, Lamai, because it's done by price mechanism. Okay, but when it comes to command economic system, Lamai, look at the answer. Okay, the Lamai, I'll explain. Then when it comes to command economic system, government has a huge role. Okay, allocating resources, Lamai, scarce resources, because government has to plan and government has to set prices for goods and services, even wage. Okay, the Lamai. Then government has a huge role in terms of allocating resources in one part. Second one is, Lamai, we can say this income distribution part, Lamai, because when it comes to market economic system, it's not fair. So then government has a role. Okay, the Lamai. Government has to redistribute income, not like 100% equally, like fair way. Okay, the Lamai. Government does this redistribution of income using two techniques, Lamai. Number one, taxation. Other one is subsidies to poor category. Okay, the Lamai. Right. I'll give me 1 minute. I'll share the answer. Are you there, Lamai? Sleeping? මහන්සිද ළමයි ඔයාලට දවස මද ඉස්කෝලේ ඉඳලා අමාරුද? හෙට ක්ලාස් ද කලට? Sleep now?
No, sir.
No class tomorrow. Oh wow. You can enjoy නේ ළමයි. Others, Kalana, Sanuli, you have classes, eh? Accounting? No?
I have a class, sir.
Ah, You can see price mechanism in a command economy. Prices are set by the government. So government has a huge role in setting prices rather than by market forces. In a market economy, prices are determined by demand, by signals for producers and make decisions. Government generally doesn't interfere with pricing except specific cases like regulating don't worry about these monopolies and all. Can you remember, Lama, in setting prices, Lamai, when it comes to market economic system, government does not have much role. Government has a role, but in very specific areas and very emergency cases. But when it comes to plan economy, Lamai, government has a huge role regarding setting prices. Okay, then income distribution. In a command economy, income distribution is usually more controlled by the government, aiming to reduce economic inequality. Wage, prices, and social benefits are often set by the government to ensure more equitable distribution. In a market economy, income distribution is generally left to market forces. Yes, it's done by market forces, resulting in more unequal distribution. Yeah, it's done by market, but it's unequal. Then government has to intervene. Government has a role in correcting this unequal income distribution, which is made by market economic system. බලන්න ළමයි difference එක. අරක එහෙම එකක් නෙමෙයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒකේ government එකට තමයි full role එක තියෙන්නේ. Okay ද ළමයි? Income distribution එකේ 100% this weight, okay, falls on government shoulders. When it comes to market economy system, no. Government hasn't much role because private sector does it, right? Allocates income, but unequal way. Then government has a role to correct this inequality in incomes. Did you get the point? Okay. The role in innovation and investment. In a command economy, investment and innovation are planned by the government, which may allocate funds to specific industries or technologies based on national priorities. In a market economic system, government එකට role එකක් නෑ ළමයි. ලස්සනට innovations ටිකයි ඔක්කොම investment ටිකයි private sector එක balance කරනවා. තේරුණා? එතකොට මේ එක එක areas වල ඔයාට මේ government එකේ role එක කිව්වනම් price setting prices, income distribution එකේ market economy එකේ government එක මොකක්ද කරන්නේ, plan එකේ මොකක්ද කරන්නේ. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ තව අපි ගත්තොත් ළමයි innovation වල ඒකේ role එක මොකක්ද government එකට, අරකේ මොකක්ද role එක government. අර ඒ වගේ පොඩි comparison එකක් ගියා නම් හරි. තියද? resource ownership එක ගැන කියන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාට. නේද? The market economic system එකේ ළමයි resources are owned by and controlled by private sector, but government has a role. Can anyone tell me what is the role of the government in terms of property ownership? And can you remember that part? Anyone? I told you that the successful or the efficiency of market economic system depends on one main factor. Can anyone remember? Sanuli? No.
Define, establish, and protect
Private property ownership,
property rights.
property rights. It's done by government, understand. That's a big role in market economy. එක මතක තියාගන්න ළමයි, okay? Okay, so it's a big role, government in a market economic system. But when it comes to plan economic system, government has a unavoidable role in a resource ownership, because all except labor, all resources are owned by the, okay, right? Yeah, then these are the areas you need to cover. Lama, we have already completed press lesson, right? It was comprehensive discussion, right? I have covered up all, I think more than 70% of past papers, but don't forget Lamai, right? Make me proud. Okay. So then Lamai next, we have already started second part. Okay, the Lamai. But next week onwards, Lamai, I think most probably tomorrow, not tomorrow, next Sunday, I won't be able to do the class. Then Lamai, from next week onwards, like Friday, then Sunday. Both days are given for theory lamai. Then I want to quickly cover up this demand and supply lesson. Then we can do papers lamai. Okay, that's my target. Puta, if you have any doubt, let me know anytime. Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Puta.
Sir, when the question say to compare, do we need to explain the answer?
Puta, can you speak it louder?
When the question say to compare, do we need to explain the answer? Like, can't we draw a table and
No. Explain, like use 2-3 sentences. We did three questions same in the same question. I explain. No example like explain the different distinguish between entrepreneur and labor. You can't don't say like entrepreneur there is a risk, labor don't have a risk, right? Then profit wage. No. You can use a table, it's okay, but if you say entrepreneur does not have a risk, does not bear a risk, you need to add some 2 or 3 sentence explaining what it is, right? Did you get my point? But it depends on marks.
yes, sir.
Okay, example lamai, if you say entrepreneur side, okay, entrepreneur doesn't have a risk, no risk, then how can reader understand lamai, right? You should express why does entrepreneur has a risk. We discussed that part. Risk mean like, we don't know what will happen. The entrepreneur invest money, sometimes he may fail in business, then he will lose all money invested. That's a risk. Like 2 sentences, right? Point wise it's okay, but add something to the point, not just point. Did you get the point?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, right. Especially in press question lama, because this is like theory part lama. When it comes to other lessons, it's bit okay, because demand and supply, right, graphs and calculation, and right, very, the theory are there, but it's very comparatively it's a very small part. Okay, Lamai. Right. Okay, that's enough today. Thank you for coming. Good night, everyone. See you not most probably on Sunday, Lamai. Okay. Right. Good night, Lamai.
Good night,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Rec-